आप जो इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं स्टॉक्स में, आर यू डूइंग इट फॉर द लिस्टिंग डे गेन? इन एन आईपीओ आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, निवेश कर रहे हैं, आर यू डूइंग इट फॉर द on the day when it is going to list and you are going to exit, or are you going to do it for the time frame of a year as an investment, or what is your time frame? Very, very important. If you are doing it only for the gain on the listing day, it's more like gambling, because you don't really know what the listing day gain is going to be. Will it be 50% like Zomato, or will it be very subdued like any other IPOs that we have seen? So you don't really know. So you need to have a clear idea. I think when you are investing in IPO, you should be looking at not only the listing day gain, but essentially you should look at if you getting a business at a cheaper valuation than the prevailing businesses are offering in the market. Then that makes a sense to invest in that IPO. कि अगर आपको जो आप निवेश कर रहे हैं आईपीओ में, इज इट अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी? बिकॉज बाकी सब अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो एग्जिस्टिंग है मार्केट में, those are expensive in terms of valuations, expensive in terms of risk. It can be various ways. What is your exit strategy? Now many people just buy the stock and on the listing they think आज 20% मिल गया तो निकल गए, then the stock goes up by 50% and they kick themselves कि यार why I exited. So you need to have a plan, you need to have a method. What is the exit strategy? How are you going to play that out if you get once you get an allotment in the IPO? That is also important, because many people who apply in the IPO, you see that many of the stocks you don't get as an allocation. If on the listing day you don't see a gain but you lose money, say it is down by 20%, what will you do? Will you be okay holding on to the business that that company runs? Very importantly, do you understand the business? क्योंकि बिजनेस मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि हमें जाके उसकी पूरी स्टडी करनी है कि वो स्टॉक किस बिजनेस में है और क्या करता है, बट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड द बिजनेस का मतलब है कि do you know what it deals into, at least to an extent, and accordingly what are the other stocks that are into the similar line of business? So you have to understand that. Do you understand the sector, which means आपको पता है कि ये सेक्टर कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहा है? सो फॉर एग्जांपल देयर आर सर्टेन सेक्टर्स which are not doing absolutely unwell since past 2 years 3 years time, तो मतलब वो सेक्टर में भी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं है, सो ये स्टॉक में इन्वेस्ट करके हो सकते हैं लिस्टिंग डे पे आपको गेन्स नहीं मिलेगा. So you need to understand the sector also very clearly. And finally, very important, market sentiment. You know, maximum IPOs that come during the scenario when the markets are in a bull trend, in a bullish sentiment, because that time the listing gains are very good. लेकिन अगर डाउन ट्रेंड में अगर कोई आईपीओ आता है, you see most of them fail in terms of subscription, in terms of listing, lot of those things. So understanding the market sentiments and understanding the peer stocks. When I say peer stocks, it is important for you to understand how the peer stocks are doing comparatively. अगर आप वही सेक्टर के वो स्टॉक्स अच्छा आउट परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, मतलब ओवरऑल मार्केट सेंटिमेंट पॉजिटिव है. सो दीज आर द 5 nuggets that you have to keep in mind when you are investing in an IPO, and then you should invest in an IPO not because everyone is doing it, but you need to have a clear plan, a strategy before investing in an IPO. I hope this makes sense and you will start doing that